I am Francesca White, but you can call me Fancy Pants. Alright, so before I start this video, I just want you to know that the reason, well, for all of you, like, 3 people who care, the reason I don't upload videos very often is because I go to boarding school, so I barely get a chance to videotape. So you'll probably only see a video, like, every month, or every 2 months from me. So for those of you who care, if there are any of you, there you go. Anyway, this video is about why school makes me rage. So I understand that most YouTubers are like in their 20s and stuff, so you probably, you don't really get to get that much advice on like middle school and high school and how to deal with that stuff from them, because they're all like way older than you feel like, and like 10 years older, and that can be kind of hard to relate to. But I'm here to tell you why school sucks. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't always suck. I guess sometimes school is fun for some people. I mean, for me even, I like seeing my friends there and all. But there are a lot of times when middle school and high school just kinda are not fun at all. So here's the reasons. Now, the first thing I'd like to talk about is probably gym class. Because if you're anything like me, you probably hate gym class a lot. Like, I would rather just like fake an injury, probably like fall down the steps and sprain my ankle, go to the nurse's office and be like, I can't go to gym class, this is my favorite subject, but I can't go because I'm sick. And the nurse will be like, oh, poor honey, I feel so bad, are you okay? I'm like, well, I mean, I wish I could just go to gym class, but honestly, you know, you gotta like fake something right before you run your mile in gym class. Just be like, you gotta like break your leg or something, cause that is not something you want to do. You will like pass out on that track if you're like me. You will not want to run. You'll just like walk half the thing. It is not fun at all. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me because this is way too much, but before a mile run, my heart will literally start beating faster. Like, I'm not even joking. My heart rate will speed up and I'll just be like, oh my god, I'm so nervous, I do not want to do this. What's wrong? Oh my god, why do I have to do this? Like, just let me be unhealthy and unathletic in peace. Please, school. Please, society. Just let me not run. Because that is my least favorite thing ever. Now, another thing in gym class that I really hate, like a lot, is dodgeball. Because I'm like that person who's really good at dodging balls. I'm bad at everything else. I'm bad at catching, I'm bad at throwing. So mainly, my strategy during dodgeball is stand in the back the whole time, do nothing, and be the last one in, and have everybody be like, catch a ball, we want to get back in, catch a ball, and then I end up getting hit and getting out, and everybody's just mad at me. And that's another topic, because like, honestly, everybody always gets mad at me if I mess up during a sports game, and I'm like, people, it is a game, it's called a game, this is not the Hunger Games. I guess that's a game too, but this is not that. You are not gonna die if we lose this. Like, you're gonna be perfectly fine if we lose this dodgeball game. You're gonna go on with your life, and that's gonna be the end of it. But no, every time I mess up, it's gonna be, oh my god, what's wrong with you? We were gonna win that game, and then you shot for the other team, and I'm like, you can't even tell the difference between the teams, and I don't even, and then, back to dodgeball, I'm sorry, I got myself off topic there. Back to dodgeball, another thing that bothers me is when I actually do try to play, and a ball will land right next to me, and I'll be like, oh, I want to pick up that ball and throw it, yeah, blah, blah. And I'm about to kick it up. Some girl, I'm not even joking, some girl from way across the room runs over, grabs it, and she clearly sees I'm about to pick it up. I'm like, girl, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I was about to pick that up. And like, oh my gosh, like I'm like that nice person. I have like a ball and somebody be like, can I use that? And I'm like, well, they're better throwing than me. Here, go ahead. Other people, I'm about to pick up a ball. Girl from all the way across the room comes over and it's just like, nope, Francesca's gonna have a bad day today because I'm picking that up. And then I just decide I'm gonna go back to my little corner in the back and just stay in the whole time and knock it out and just stand there. Because this is what happens whenever I actually try to play. Alright, so another subject in school that pretty much drives me insane is this career exploration class, which basically is this class where we have to decide like careers that we want to do one day and other stuff that middle schoolers and high schoolers don't really care about. They're like, I could change my career, I could be anything I want, I'm gonna be the next Justin Timberlake. And then you end up like taking this online test about what career you should get and you end up getting like dentist or something and you're like, what is this? Anyway, So basically what happened in that class is I missed a day of school, right? And the teacher clearly said on the first day, so the only thing that matters about missing my class is I will let you miss some work late if you are out of school. But if you're in school and you just like have an appointment or something and you come back to our classroom, you have to make up that work. Well, I was out of school, so I ended up turning in my project late, and I get all these points taken off for no reason. And I'm like, excuse me, Mrs. Man, sir, I do not understand this. This is not okay. You have no heart whatsoever. You are a cold-hearted little woman who just wants to watch the world burn. That you just want to watch the world burn. And yes, I know I'm kind of overreacting, but seriously, she said clearly on the first day of school, well, her first day of her class, sorry, on the first day of her class, that if you missed a whole day of school, then you could turn in this assignment late. But no, apparently for me, she just wants to ruin my life. And yes, I am not exaggerating when I say she wanted to ruin my life. So another thing I want to talk about, I'm probably going to take a break from all the academic stuff, and I'm just going to go with middle school and high school people. Because honestly, teenagers suck. Like, I know I'm a teenager, but I hate teenagers. Like, out of nowhere, little Susie from like 2nd grade, who was like your best friend, she was all nerdy and nice and stuff. I don't know where she's like chilling, trying to hang out with the cool kids, trying to be all up with them, trying to get a new boyfriend every week. And I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Like, seriously, like, I have a friend at school, I'm not gonna say any names. And if my friends at school are watching this, you're probably gonna know who I'm talking about, because I talk about this all the time. But this one kid, we're just gonna call him Billy. Billy used to be like one of my best friends, right? He's like the nerdiest of nerds, because yeah, I chill out with nerds because they're the best. Anyway, so he's like the nerdiest kid you ever would have known at school. And I don't know where this year, so he starts dating this one girl who's kind of like cool. Yeah, she's really nice. She's one of my best friends, but she's kind of in the cool crowd, right? And out of nowhere, he's like ditching all his nerd friends and like trying to hang out with the cool kids. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? Like, I've talked to him about this so many times, and he was always like, oh, I'm not trying to change at all. This is me. I'm not changing at all. And I'm like, dude, it's really easy to tell that you're changing, because you used to always talk to me about like, I don't know, like nerdy stuff like Naruto and like other stuff like that, I guess. And now he's over here like, yeah, I didn't even make honor roll. I'm like, oh my god, he didn't even, because he's like really big nerd, and I don't know where he's like getting bad grades and like trying to chill with all these people. And I'm like, I don't know. I just hate how people change in middle school and high school, and I'm like, why can't you just stay the same? Because why does it matter who you're friends with as long as you like your friends? Because honestly, if I could be in the popular crowd right now, I wouldn't. Because all these people are so fake to each other. Like, anybody who's watching this and wants to be cool, everybody in that crowd is so fake. And if you just hang out with the little nerdy kids, you know you love them. You know you love them. I don't even lie. You know that you want to be a nerd, because everybody wants to be a nerd. Anyway, if you hang out with them, they are like the best people you can hang out with, because they're funny, they're nice, they will not betray you, they will not like get rid of you, yeah, like get rid of you just because you're not cool or you're not wearing the right kind of clothes. Because honestly, they don't care, and that's the kind of friends that people should have. And I don't get why suddenly when you get to become a teenager, all that changes and you gotta hang out with the top people who everybody likes just because, I don't even know, just because they wear cooler clothes, they have the newest iPhone, and even though that stuff is cool, and honestly I like nice clothes and all that, that's not gonna dictate who I'm friends with. So I don't understand why people do that. I don't know. This is why school sucks, and it makes me rage. Like, oh my god. I guess that's all I have to say for now. Thank you for watching. You are watching Fancy Pants. Do not forget your fancy pants. Goodbye.